we should be live now. Everything should be working. So we're doing a little bit of a repeat. Let me make sure that my stream is working over here. Go to my page here. Cool. Everything should be. All of that looks like it's working. Cool. So, some bad news about the entire last stream. Everything physically done was lost. There was a bit of a mishap with add-ons that were added that caused a corruption of the whole server. So it was backtracked right before he added most of those add-ons that he wanted to try. Happens with servers like this, so we have lost an entire stream's worth of data. I'm going for the same path. It is going to be a bit of a deja vu, but we're also going to at least attempt to get to the same spot, because I was happy with where I was. So I'm still leaving the books here for now. I have most of my woods on me. It is motherfucking night. Trying a different camera angle as well, because I also have trackers on, just so I can keep my head more in frame. Add a little bit more movement in my background for a bit. See how that does. And just let me know if anything's good, bad, what you guys might be able to be wanting to see. Because I do genuinely want to try to get some of this stuff resolved for later streams and the such. Oh shit. I was still gonna get blown the fuck up. Let's see how it is. No. Cover that the fuck up. All my shit on me. Let's go dump all this. It is a literal deja vu so far, because I literally have all of my stuff on me, and I'm about to die. I do not want to lose any of this today. Let's go ahead and throw all of this in here. At least as much as I've got room. Yeah, I can deal with taking some flesh with. Cauldron. Saplings, fuck them. And that. Okay. It's not like I'm going far. I'm just gonna do this the easy way. There we go. Hit the ground, reset my health. Because I am a little lazy. Grab everything I can, leaving the books for now. Like I said, woods on the side, crate, dirt, smooth stone, pick, axe, wheat. Find my little batch that I just lost there. There we are. So I'm not going to forget to make some quick stuff before I hit the water. Got the will on me. Okay. Just going to go ahead and make some sticks real quick. Need that. There we are. Where's my stone? Let me not forget to make that specifically. Let's go ahead and make some torches as well. Rotten flesh. I need to turn into some form of food source. Dirt. Cobble. Pick. Cauldrons are in here. Okay. We'll be making a boat as well. I have that now. Cool. Let's run around town, see what bed we like, and I'll just kidnap that one. We're still going to stick here for another day or two anyways, so I can gather some supplies. And we're just going to go straight for it. Specifically, though, I do want these oaks. So I'm after the oak saplings. Now, to be fair, this is actually, funny enough, reset to the point in which I lost all of those initial trees. So, let's not make the same mistake again and not take as many of these saplings as I can get. Let's actually take our stuff with us. So let's go ahead and, like I said, look around for a bed. Grab some of the stuff I know I'm going to need. What are you? Glazed terracotta, blast furnace. Cool. I thought that was terracotta. Now I know it's terracotta. Ooh, red bed. That's it. Look around a little bit more. Nothing in here. Okay, so let's go back up that way. Get some more saplings from everything I just re-knocked down. I'm up, over, and into the saplings. There we are. There's at least a few. The more of those I have, the quicker I can repopulate that little bit of a grassland. Now that we know we're gonna need trees. Get that set up almost immediately. These woods as well, now that I'm thinking about it. If I don't do that, I'm gonna lose that. Coming over here, gather these saplings. I am up to 7. More the merrier. That is a face full of apple. Yeah, let's go ahead and smack it with another block so I don't blind myself. Okay. Got one up here. Cool. Let's gather these over here. 14. If I could get 6 more, I'd be happy. I doubt I'm gonna get that, but that would be the magic number, getting out of here with 20. Yeah, not likely. Ooh. Let's go ahead and take down another one. I'm gonna plant a few. I'm not touching that. Okay, so I've got 16. Two, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna go ahead and rest here. As soon as it lets me. We're gonna keep on trucking. We're getting close to being able to just jump on the boat and go back out and be in a better position than I was. Much better. There we go. Got 2 back. So I'm not touching you. While I'm here though, let's go ahead and check the last few houses for anything good. Nope, nope, nope. Got it. I'll grab those before I head out. Some resources are good to take with. Go ahead and jump up here. Got more sticks. I don't think there's any. Oh, wait, nope, there's a sapling or 2. Back up to 15. Check some chests around here. See what I can do with those. From here. Shit. Rotten flesh. There we go. That's mine now. We're almost done. come out here and put the boat out here, just so it's here. Damn it. Is that a recipe? That and the boat together. Okay, there we are. Cool. Go back over this way now. Got that resolved. Got need an apple. Now I can run. Cool. Pum, 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 pum. Ba-da-doo, ba-da-doo-doo, ba-doo-doo, ba-doo-doo. Do 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 do. Gather all the seed that I can here. Moo moo to you too, cow. What are these? That's a new one. More crops. That's what that is. No, that's just the texture. Okay, well, nonetheless. Have even more stuff now. Just want to gather a few things. That's nothing special. That's literally just the air gap. Okay. I think I'm getting close to being ready. Once again, I'm just waiting for a few trees to respawn, and we'll be on our way. Plus, I gotta wait for one more full cycle of the moon before I'm going anywhere. Do-do-do. Yeah, let me go ahead and grab a barrel or two. Cool, I got the bell. So I have a food source while I'm out. It's not the best, but it's something for now. Here's where we get ahead of the game. Ow. Heat up. Because that is not going to last long. While I'm over here, might as well. Fuck it, grab my last item. There we go. Little extra item for the road. Jump into my boat over here. Boop. And start swimming. And off in a direction we go. I suspect at least the climate will be the same, at the minimum. So, should look the same. Maybe not the same god armor I got, but as close as we're gonna get, because I still like the spot. And we're not living by the seat of our pants this time, so we've got a little playtime. And there they are. There's the island. I think that's a single tree. Way out on the island. There's the future lighthouse. Along with the next town over. So we got a bit of building room here. Let's go ahead and run up everything up here. I was up here. Yep, this is the spot. Okay. So, gonna build the same general shape again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Only difference is biggest difference, I'm gonna run out of coal quick, or this quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So it's left me with 8 inside here. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we are. Now let's go ahead and quickly cut up some of these logs. Build this up here. Okay. Got a platform up. Okay. Family stuff I thought I had on mute. Oops. You guys are the ones that got under there. Sorry to say. Ah, fuck. Oops. Okay. Build up the wall. And this direction will be the same kind of path I had before. So it'll be that, you know, pillared up path like this. But I'm gonna reverse it the other way. So we'll fill this side in, dig this side out. Let's go ahead and put a torch on the outer walls for a few minutes. Just to better protect ourselves this time around. Sons of bitch. Well then. I pick some of the most precarious locations sometimes. Fuck. Okay. I've got all of this lit up. Let's go ahead and just torch a few more things. It's not going to be the same building. 100%. That's nigh impossible. I may pull up a video and try here in a moment, but I do want to try to just get a safety hut up first. So that is currently what I'm working on. Achoo! 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 Oi. Just set that up real quick. With at least one barrel in here, so I can put some important stuff. You're trapped in that corner. Let's get planting. There we go. Got a few out. So I have a tree farm growing now. Come look over here. Is this oak? No. That is going to give me jungle. I do not need jungle right now, but might as well grab it while I'm here. There we are with that. Gather it. So I have planned out in my head what we're going to end up doing. I'm actually going to end up building a different kind of shit shack for a moment. I'm going to tear most of this down because I know exactly what I'm doing now. Yep, knew that was coming. Oh, yeah, these dumbasses are gone. Let's get that filled in. Crafting table. And then I'm gonna do this the dumb way. After I'm all done with this, this will end up turning into something. I'm gonna go ahead and put that torch there. Let's go grab that bed. I need to start making some tools out of the acacia. Spawn point set, cool. Go ahead and put the crafting bench in the corner here. Let's go ahead and no. Make the doors I need. Yep. Storage, so I have it. I need to make myself an axe here in a moment as well. So let's go ahead and put that door in. That's on correctly. Put one on the front, put one on the back. For now, there we go. That should be a lot safer. So while this is going on, go ahead and throw all that in there. So my first rule of business is to go find some stone. So let's come down towards the edge here. I'm going to go see what we can find. We'll dig into the side here for a moment. This is not a permanent spot, but I need a spot. There's a ton of coal in this area, which is part of why I like it. Anybody that did watch last stream, it is still up. If you go back and watch, you'll see I'll run into a whole bunch of coal. And I barely dug. So this here doesn't surprise me at all. And let's screw it. Let's get the copper. It's right here. Might as well. Now, if anybody once again does come in and have any opinions on my angle of the camera, let me know. I currently just have it on literal auto aim, auto focus. Not because of this game specifically, but I do also do additive manufacturing, 3D printing, which I have over in the corner. So just trying to see what angle I could get to where I could walk over to my printer and have it visually show up. Go, hey, look at my device over here. Have a conversation. Which is primarily why I have that over there. So it is within frame and easy enough to get to. As well. So, you know, win some, lose some. Here's some of this watermelon. There we are. Just sprint off. Just go. So I now have some cobble. Let's go ahead and grab those acacia. Turn those into sticks. Now I can make a new axe and a shovel. Just to restock those. I was pretty sure I had a furnace on me. It's probably down at the boat. It is nighttime. Make sure I don't have any surprise. Hi. I'm streaming.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna get a shower.
Okay.
I'm not drunk.
Didn't drink?
I did.
Oh, okay.
My tolerance is back. I drank 3 drinks and I don't feel shit. Whiskey, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
Higher.
I'm not streaming with her. I'm just on my own.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm completely solo.
No one to talk to?
I know.
Hi, stream.
So.
So I'm gonna go.
Go.
In my day.
Are you sure it's not affecting you? Oh, by the way, she was a joy.
Oh no.
She's not doing well. Is her door still open?
Yeah.
Is she asleep? That's what it took. Leaving her door open. Let's go ahead and knock down a bit more of this grass. Dirt's all the way over here. Cool. Got it. I'm gonna spend the resource. Just make a furnace. It's easier. But yeah, this is fully suited out now. Let's go ahead and tear down my monstrosity. Start over. I was thinking I was going to be able to get the sizing just right on first try. Nope. So let's go ahead and toss a bit more of this down again. And I just made this axe. It's going to be almost gone by the end of this. Almost done up here. I'm going to leave the floor. That part I'm not too worried about. Knock down a few more here. Here we are. Okay. Let's go ahead and clean it. Holy fucking coal in my face. Okay, let's keep cleaning up all this. Knock down a bit more grass here. Hey, Zane. How's your evening going? Let's go ahead and reinforce this body here. So part of what I'm going to be doing is reinforcing these corners. Oop, shit. Put it down. Go. And these are 3, 4. So this would be the wall. Leave me 4 across, which is fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna extend that out here. So we are capable of extending that out. Oop. That would be Geddon. That's messaging. He's the other guy, the admin of this server. So, I have no idea what he's talking about. Just pizza time. Dig out some more of this. I did line it up just right. Okay. Knock a little bit more of this down. Hey, all the extra cobblestone. Cool. Got some more cobble. Huh. Okay, gathered all this supply here. Let's go ahead and reinforce this again. So we're switching all of this to this corner. Got that there. And then what I'm going to build is a platform. So if I'm going to have a door, door's going to be right here. Yeah, basically this. Let's do that again. There we are. And this here will be a physical wall. So I've got that shape again. Cool. Sun's going down again. Torch inside, torch inside, torch outside, torch, 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 torch outside, torch outside. Sleep. So I've got this angle again. Once again, this is more than enough room. So let's go ahead and go up a little higher today, though. So what we're going to end up doing, now that I have that, clear out this extra bit here. So, these exact corners going away. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I need my shovel. So I have this now. Let's go ahead and dig this. Just dig it straight across. So I have that out of the way. So there's no confusion with that. Still gonna see with that there. Let's go ahead and axe up here. Axe up the rest of these scattered remains. Replace these for my own aesthetics purpose. Dig this down a little. Leave it about there. Torch it. Good. Gather my soil because I'm going to need that. Yeah, so what broke the server were the warp stones that he wanted to use. Oh, we've had issues with them in the past. So the fact that they failed out was not a surprise, sadly. But hey, it's resolved now. Here. Now let's start putting some form in here because I know how the roof's generally going to go. Once again, we're going to repeat what it had before, but I'm also going to go up by 2 blocks. There. 1, 2, 3 up. There. Okay. have to build that up right away. This door frame. Torch. Cool. Yeah, that's why. But you know, I'm probably gonna have to go on a little further. Down another half slab from here. Which should be fine. Do I have any half slabs on me? I do not. Let's go ahead and make a crafting bench because I'm gonna need one down here. It's gonna be here for a bit. Some of these. Need a few stairs. There we go. Generally, though, I'm just curious. Can I go down? No. That was my question. Okay, let's go ahead and remove this. Remove that. But we know we're going down there eventually. Can I do this? Yes. And that's why I still need the stairs. Okay. That's what I'm going to end up doing. Knock out this wood again. Knock out this one. Put slab. Put stair. Better yet, that might actually work with that. Let's go ahead and knock that.
How long are you streaming till?
Scared the crap out of me.
Well.
Yeah. Let's see here. I've been streaming for an hour so far. So up to you.
I don't care. I'm gonna spend time by myself, so I've socialed all day. I'm done. So you stream as long as you want, babe. What? Do you want to hang out with me?
Yeah, or anime. Our anime.
At night, it's too close to bedtime. We'll do anime tomorrow. Okay?
Wow.
Okay.
That actually looks pretty good. And then I can just rip up these. That's good. And that. Just putting dirt back. As it stands now, I literally just fall. Put this here just because. So let's say I do go this way. Yeah, I just slip right through. Cool. That's all I need. in here. Need to get over to my shed here. Safety shed. We almost got this rebuilt. I knew that was going to happen eventually. I'm working down there, you bastard. Die. Thank you. Okay, time for a few more torches. Lighting up a little bit here. Let's go ahead and knock that out. Top chat, let's switch it over to live chat just so I can see. Let's refresh that just because I'm curious. Resume. Okay. Now I've got this just right. Cool. And actually what I'll end up doing, because it's gonna require it, I'm gonna put a skirting on this. I'm not even worried about it all the way around. Just this spot, specifically. We will pull that. Yep, I'm gonna have to do this every few blocks. Yeah, let's go ahead and set that up. Yeah, that'll work. Then I'll put something across that. Half slabs across it. Half slabs in here. Let's go ahead and just add it in. How wide? One wide? Yeah. Shit. I fail. I'm being attacked. Okay. Where the fuck's my hole? Back here. There we are. Okay. I don't think anything else fell further down. Definitely need to reinforce that though, so I don't fall in again. Keep doing that. There's my stack of soil. And just, you know, build it in a little. You know, just a little bit. Yeah, just so I have a little bit more play here. So I don't keep falling in as bad. And then... there we are. Reinforce that a little bit. There we are. That'll fill in with grass eventually. And I'm actually going to end up modifying what I did over there. So I'm still going to go in by the one. Yeah. So I'm doing both sides of it. So by doing that, I'm then going to also... no. I know it keeps shrinking the area more. That fits more. I'm out of coal, or out of stone. Yeah, knew that was coming soon. Also out of lumber till these grow in. Ouch. Let's go back into my shed. Dump what I can and start going for what I need. Reset my inventory while I'm in here real quick. Okay, so I have my sword, I have my pick, I have a shovel. I'm not going to need an axe. Actually, I'll take it one with. But I also need to quickly go get some stone. Shit. I literally have none. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What is Gedden doing out there? Oh. Okay, he's calling me a clown. Okay. So I have, once again, a little bit more cobble, but I also need some of that for my inventory. So... I'm still going to do that because I have to, mentally. I don't have wood on me. Turn that into 32 sticks. Thank you. There we go. Got backups for everything. And more to spare. Oh, da. Reset that. Cool. Throw these in here. Take some sticks with. Take a small amount of coal. Hello?
Can I play string?
Go for it. The controller's out here somewhere. And to give someone for me to bounce off of. Yep, shoot. The PS5? You're fine.
PS whatever.
You can play on it. It's not going to affect the internet. The storm that was supposed to hit, if that would have hit, yes.
Clearly it did.
Yeah, so we're fine. Pull that in, actually. This entire wall here. Go ahead and grab my axe, whoop there. And remember, we lost power, so both of us got logged out of all of our stuff anyways. You. No. I'm just reminding you that if it looks like you lost some game data, that's why. I know. I lost some game data. That's fine. I'm glad you had fun. Huh? What's messed up is Claire had a good meal. She had a PB&J.
What was her favorite?
She ate a day-old nugget because, yeah. Do you know what I ate? Nothing. And now I'm streaming.
That's your fault.
I know. I messed up. Yeah, crap. Let's reset that barrel. And I'm just gonna grab that coal, sticks, and half those potatoes and carrots. There we go. Grab my new axe. Just break that. There we are. That's broken. That's what I need to go do. So, I have my new pick. Got all of my shovels and everything. These up. There we are. Let's run off in this direction for a few moments and go digging. This will be a good source. Works out because I needed some. There we are. Got some coal, some gravel. Not a lot, but enough. And let's go ahead and get some stone. You good over there? Ah.
I was reading something sad.
I'm sorry. I blow kisses.
So, there's a guy in China who makes cardboard replicas of stuff.
Yeah.
Like Nintendo Switches, game consoles, materialistic items.
Are you talking about the old guy that makes literal mecha gear?
No.
Okay.
Anyways, apparently people buy these replicas off him to burn at funerals as offerings.
Oh, okay. Yokai alternatives, yeah.
I guess. So I'm just kind of intrigued, and it's heartwarming to think of the grandma burning a cardboard Nintendo Switch for her kids, so they have the whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, something about it got to me.
I'm sorry.
Not in a bad way. Just a thought. I was like, why is he selling card? Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go get these security guards I never remember how to play.
Has it been too many days?
I didn't want to do this part.
Fair.
That is. Bye. I don't like sneaky. Like if I could skip it, I would.
If you could skip it, you would. I understand.
Oh, they sent me back.
But it's also not the end of the world. It's a doable puzzle. It's just a pain in the ass.
I missed the keys the first time I was down here. I need to look at where they're at because I skipped them. And so it's probably easier if did this.
Uh-huh.
I'm not right at 11.
Mm-hmm. Starting to frame it out here. Just come grab some of my tools. go ahead and come back up here now. I'm gonna go ahead and set the bed here for now. Spawn point set. There's the door. Door is now set. Make sure everything's still lit up and safe. Let's go ahead and make a crafting bench while I'm waiting. We're gonna slap that right here. And make a few of those. Here we are. Step outside the windows. So also have this. No? I'm sorry. That works quite well like that. Cool. Wood panel there, that's the only downside. Shit. Run upstairs, make sure I don't have a hole in the floor. I do not. Okay. So these are safe to mess with spots. Cool. I got one of these down here. Let's go ahead and make a few more. So those are going quick. Good to know they work, though. Look down the tunnel here. Okay. So there. You're a straight shot through. You're a straight shot through. You, I just do this. You can go in and out. There. Just by not having this extra little block. So I didn't actually swap the one behind, maybe. These. Let's try that again. Got that. Put this back in. Got this. This in. That actually looks pretty good. Did you find a music box? Okay. That's like... Wow.
It's really pretty.
I'm apparently supposed to check Discord. Ah. Irv's being a creep.
Well, he's only being a creep to you, so that's an even.
He's literally out in the water, just creepily hiding out there. That's interesting. Swap these out. You've got this, my love.
Terrible.
Kill off some of these skellies so that they stop shooting at my stuff.
Oh, that's a trap.
Hey, fair.
It's not until we're out of here. No memory in the weird time zone. Oh.
Oh, yeah, that'll be what I do with that. So I'm gonna end up making some stairs real quick. So I will be putting one of these here. There we are. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do that. A little bit, yes. Yes, Zane. Geddon is a little unhinged. I would not be surprised if he's still hiding out there, just peeking in on me. Because he says I build too slow.
You?
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah, he says I build too slow sometimes.
Get it. No.
Okay, let's go ahead and build a few more stairs here, so I can finish out what my thought process is with these. And then I can finish up the walls and finish up the roof. I know I'm not building this in a very well-jointed style, but I think I'm getting somewhere. There we are. And with this, I just leave that a little open. You okay? Is it bugging you a little? Hmm. There we are. Finish all that out. It doesn't look half bad. I just don't like how tall this is. So we'll put these half slabs as well. That actually helps a lot. And then I can actually bring these down to floor level. Because even though these won't be used for the same purpose, you can't go up them. And then I can fill these in with gravel as well. There we are. Oh, would you look at that? I got exactly 2 pieces of gravel. Those are lined up. Starting to look good under here. I don't know how I feel about the pattern yet, but we will figure it out. So if anything, I might just be able to do that and make it look okay. But I still feel like I need some form of detail. And I don't know if something like torches is going to do it. Yeah, no idea. We'll figure that out here in a bit, though. Itch in the nose. Oh, would you look at that? And of course it caught all the fucking animals and creatures. Shit. Okay, well, got the acacia. I'm not going to touch any more of that right now. Let's go ahead and finish up the other side real quick. And then go on from there. Yeah, this is still a work in progress to a point. I think I'm just gonna have to stick with that and then get this well lit. Can I put torches on these? No. I can put them there. It also means I can put them on the ground. There we go. Oop. There we go. So I can't put them on there. Well, actually, I can put them there. That should help a little bit more. Hey. Boop. Not the death step. Good. So it actually looks a lot better. We'll bump this in by a section. Just because it looks a little rough right here. And that also means I'm coming up here again because I need to offset this again. It's still not tall enough. Made it exactly how tall I thought it was going to end up being, but it still needs... Huh?
So, I'm now public enemy number one. I stole an atomic battery.
Uh-huh.
I can sneak past the security guards, and they can look at me and it not be a problem.
Uh-huh.
But not the Centennials.
Not the Sentinels, yeah. I suspect the Sentinels are much more like, you know, SWAT. The other guys are very much just, you know, average Joe cops.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't suspect that the, you know, big guys are going to kick your butt very much. They're going to more avoid having to have their butts kicked. I'm gonna make a thatch roof. Yeah. Gonna have to. The current rate. Mm-hmm. You might. It's not exactly the friendliest with...
No, it's not. It was very generous at first.
Yeah, and then it slowly seems like it, you know, rips away any chance you're ever gonna do it. Yeah. Yeah, there is. Yeah, talk to B12.
Oh. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they'd be that heartless. So anybody listening in as well, my partner's just on the other side of the room playing her game. We're just conversating to keep a conversation going. She's currently playing Stray on a PS5. I'm pointing at PlayStation specifically because of the home menu. And I currently have the other one under my leg for talking with Geddon. So that only leaves one other console. And I don't think you're playing that on the Vita. And of all things, I am not currently playing Minecraft on PlayStation. I am playing it on PC. But I primarily game with Geddon in this, and he plays on P4, PlayStation 4. Now, to anybody that is here, did you see the announcement for Oblivion? Because that actually looks really good. If I was not broke, I would contemplate it. I'd also have to okay it with my spouse across the room.
Bitch, you get paid for babysitting. If you want to buy a game, buy a game. I'm gonna approve it. No, he fucking doesn't. I don't have to approve my yarn orders with you.
No. You still come to me for justification on occasion.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, cat game, good game. I myself was originally playing it with her, but then I work primarily on weekends. I'm not the breadwinner, so I'm home with our little. So I tend to, you know, take care of our little one, and I watch another one on the side just for a little extra cash. Yeah. And I take it by that you're saying same to staying home with the little. Yeah. So due to that, I don't have as much income. So even though she would yell at me for not buying something I may enjoy if I can afford it, I still have to mentally justify it to my brain. I'm aware. So I would love to play the new game. I might wait. My only sadness right now is it looks like it is not going to have a physical release. Which, hey, it happens. Make sure I get all these saplings. I'm back up to the 15 I initially planted. Good. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. You can never make enough. But you do what you have to. You learn a lot of interesting skills when you're broke. I ended up getting a PS Vita at a net zero cost because I kept buying broken ones, transplanting parts, and reselling the parts that were still good. I now have a Frankenstein of a PS Vita that looks pretty decent. And came at a net zero cost. I don't tend to like to make money off of things that I'm not in there to make the profit. I'm the bad capitalist because I don't like it. But you gotta have the money when you gotta have the money. And there's nothing wrong with that, Zane. Even though I would consider furballs to be such subject. We just currently cannot have any in our current abode. Time to take a nappy nap. Or almost. Now I know, the copy of Stray I have. We ended up getting it secondhand, still sealed and everything initially. But due to what's been coming out about the limited run group, I don't feel bad about opening it. A lot of limited run games lost a lot of value recently. And I don't buy them or collect them for the value. I collect them for, you know, games. But the whole point of limited run games were there was a limited copy and they did not resell or make them. Which is bad for the collecting and is technically the exact opposite of what they're looking for. But it happened. They got caught making extra copies of things that have limited quantities. And it's currently blowing up in their face. So a lot of their actually limited collections are now having to be brought into second question because they were replicating them. Hey, I was doing this for wood. Come over here, get these across. Got that now. Those as well. Cool.
Can't believe that.
We're gonna go up on the roof here, see what this looks like. So, oh. Back up here again. Let's go ahead and squat a little. So we're gonna go across here. I'm gonna have to go across another cross member to here. Let's go ahead and pull out my axe again. So what that means is I'm gonna be taking more of this wood here. Bringing this in. Expanding out. Well, I can't put that there anymore. Yes, so we do plan on going back to Elden Ring. I'm not very good at the game myself, but I am planning on making it back to it. Part of what stopped it was more just the unstable internet at the time. And right now we're just on this kick because it gives us something consistent to stream. But yes, I do plan on making it back to the Elden Ring. It probably will not be with Get-In, more so because of how I play those games. It's going to be better if I play it from my view.
What does that mean?
It means similar to like when we watched Jack, when he played through Bloodborne. How he made it to where you normally see me make it after like 2 hours. He made it there in 15 minutes. That. He's just carrying me through the entire game.
So you would rather...
Yeah. He understands. I need to sit down with it. That's the thing. So I need to sit down and actually mechanic my way out, and then I should be able to jump right back in and play through. Similar to how you've seen me do with Kingdom Hearts. Because the controls are so wonky, you kind of just have to settle into the controls and then you're good. Let's go ahead and knock all this down. What'd you say, my love? Best of luck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig these up. I'm gonna turn these into some bricks, just to add a little bit of texture for the time being. I have the furnace in the other house. But yeah, let's see here. Right now we're doing a bit of this, but I will definitely bring in an Elden Ring day if it comes up. If I do that one again, it'll be in about 2 weeks, I will say. Well, on his world, he's currently on round 6. He's new game +6. And he runs around with random weapons. he is very much the mental fortitude of the health bar moved, it can die. He'll throw himself at the wall until he wins and finds enjoyment in it. We played Terraria for one of his streams a long while back. We were fighting the Moon Lord, the final boss of the game. He jumped into it with no gear, like 3 times in a row, just to see how much damage he could do. Because at the time, I was also doing something else, and I just kept dying. Because I was trying to do some shimmer equipment to give us a step up. Wait for 2 more and then I'll move back over. Yeah. Oh, he's good. He tends to find enjoyment jumping into people's world as the ability thing that lets you summon other players. And he'll actually just, you know, help somebody solo everything. Which, hey, for most, there's nothing wrong with that. I like to play my games, though. So, that's part of why I haven't. It's not for a lack of desire to play. I've just been busy with other games right now, off of stream, which took over. And then, very much, I like to play with Addon on that. I would not learn anything on my own. At all. But it has nothing to do with avoiding the game. I have some soil in here. No, but I have it right there. Why did I not look in my inventory? End up putting a bucket of water right here. Let's go ahead and mine that out. Put this here. I am going to be swapping that right back to what it was. Yeah. There we are. Yeah, that's not changing. I'll check chat here in a moment, see if he said anything else, because I'm also looking over at her game.
Me?
Yeah. I'm just looking over at your game ever so often. Because your game's just about as entertaining as mine. Hell, yours is more entertaining. I'm a boring person over here. Talking back and forth with you helps.
No, I have to sneak out of the apartment because this is a stealth game.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go ahead and pull these out. So I can, you know, just build up some temporary walls here. let's go ahead and knock this down here. What is directly behind here? This again. Okay. Shit. Like that. There we are. There's a reason for it. Let's go ahead and make another cobblestone tool. Grab. Keep doing that. Well, now that I've got most of this moved out, let's go ahead and actually pull all this. Yeah, so I'm going to be very quickly just going straight down. No, like that, and then from about there down, we'll just go straight down. Grab my shovel. Pick. Shovel. Pick. I have no idea, I wasn't looking. Yeah, at least you're not stuck in the slums in the ground anymore. That's the where I am. Yeah.
I'm on 10.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun game in my
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Had a sneeze. Didn't want to blow anybody's eardrums out. Thank you, Zane. I did not realize my mic was still off. I had to sneeze again. Thank you for letting me know. She's currently dealing with something in her game, and I was talking with her about it. What's going on again?
I accidentally took an elevator down into a basement and found a memory.
She was looking for a memory in the game in the basement, or ended up in the basement.
I just accidentally put myself there.
Yeah. So, yeah. There we are. Let's go ahead and build these layers back up again. And I know I have it inside of one of my chests. Son of a... I have no idea, actually. I have no idea what he's talking about when it comes to the clowns at all.
Is he still on it?
Zane's asking. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with the clowns at all. He had a good amount of moonshine yesterday, but not today as far as I'm aware. I think he's just trying to be weird. Where's my boat? Yeah, it looks pretty bad from here. Ah, there's my boat. That you're in what? Uh-huh. So what kind of drugs are they doing in that nightclub with the robots?
I don't know, but the strange drink I got for the guy was neon yellow.
Ah, antifreeze.
We've got... Oh, I did not want to go down to the basement again. Might as well look around. Oh, what's that? Okay, door.
Ouch. You're saying that was boring?
Well, 'cause I went behind a beaded curtain to a door and you can't do anything but look at the fucking door. Any luck finding Maria's ring?
No, none. That was a zombie jockey on a cow. That's a first. Just try to get some grass up here. Yeah. Ah. Oh, son of a... So we're doing that again. Where I keep running out of supplies, just barely. And yes, there is hope for my inventory. I just have not done anything with it yet. It's bugging the crap out of me too. I just need to move a few things around. I have one chest there. Let's go ahead and come over to the crafting bench here. I'm going to use the acacia or acacia wood. Is that there? That's all I got. Okay. Let's just do it this way. Cool. Second chest. Get these loaded up here. So one here, one here. And actually, that might work better for light. Do I have the axe? No, I never made one. And just to make sure I have it as well. There we go. Let's go ahead and throw some of my extra cobble and stones and such down here. Dirts. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Alright, yeah. I'm at 2 hours and 15 minutes. Once I clean up my inventory here, I'm actually probably going to cut it for tonight. Like I said, Zane, if you do want to watch me do some more of the Elden Ring, give me about 2 weeks, and I will definitely get that on my docket. Right now, we've been playing a bit of this just to get back in the routine of streaming for both of us. Beginning of the year is hectic as always for most people. And we will absolutely get somewhere. Oh, did you get captured? Womp womp. Yeah, I still have a few more moments I'll be on here, but yeah. If it lets me, I will try my best to tag you if it'll let me. And we'll go from there. Yeah, I think that kind of window's going to work best. I can actually break this down a little bit. But yeah, I do want to try to get this done and get it done right, which is why I'm spending so much time on this right now. I'm a very weird builder, if you couldn't tell. I am very much the kind of, you're going to want to trust the process as well, though, because my building does look weird. So, I have that there. Let's go ahead and put furnaces in the back corner here. Actually, put that there, not there. What we'll do is remove this from there. We are going to put the blast furnace over here as well. We are going to put the barrel facing up like that. Alright, let me go ahead and Press there once again. Put these last few blocks on the roof, and that's where I'll call it. Just so I could generally get an idea, because this is why I'm doing this. Quite the way to end it off. Go run around my corner here, pick up all my stuff again. I transform into pancake. I do like how this is coming out, so I do like where that's going. We will continue to work on this next time now. I basically wanted to try to get a general idea on how this is looking, so we'll do this for a thumbnail for next time. There we go. Have that, and we'll use that for next time. Zane, thank you for coming out and staying on so long. Like I said, I'll definitely get that on there so we can get some of that. Because I'd actually like to know how to play it. I'm never going to be good, but doesn't mean I can't give it a shot. And all of you have a good night. Anybody that does watch in the future, go ahead and leave a message in here if you do have any comments or help as well. Thank you, Zane, for letting me know, for example, my mic was out for a little bit there. And have a good afternoon and noon.